welcome to this video where we're going to demonstrate how to use Arab Health's Lead Retrieval app, which allows you to capture your trade show leads using your very own Apple or Android powered mobile device. This is a badge scanner app used by exhibitors in our exhibitions, and with it they can scan the barcode on any visitor's badge to get all the information off the visitor instead of asking them to fill in a form or using any other method to gather information. As you can see, we are using an iPhone for this video, but we've also created a video where we demonstrate how to use the app using Android. Now, the first thing we need to do is to download the app. We will need to go to the App Store and click on the search icon on the bottom right. Using the top search bar, we will look for the word Info Tracker. Once you have typed the name of the app, click on the search button on the bottom right. Now, click on the setup icon just as you would with any other app, and the download process will initiate. Once the download is complete, we will just click Open and we can start using Info Tracker. When the app is opened for the first time, you will need to click OK and select your region. We'll use UAE. Click OK on the welcome message if you want to access the user guide. We won't be looking at the guide now, so click on Scan on the top left and you'll receive a No Shows Available message. Click OK to be redirected to the show download screen. You will see a list of shows. In our case, we are going to be using Arab Health 2017, so click on Download Show and press OK to accept the terms of use. We will be asked for our RAC code, which will be provided by Arab Health. It's important to remember that this RAC code is a unique code and it can only be used once. It is also important to remember that if your RAC contains a hyphen, you will need to dial it in, as this is part of the code. Once the code has been introduced, we will click on Submit to download the show. The show has been successfully downloaded, so click OK and then click on Done on the top right corner. We will start customizing our leads by clicking on the More icon on the bottom right corner. Then we will click Unlock Codes. Here, we will need to introduce our unlock code, which will be provided by Arab Health. It's important to remember that this unlock code provided by Arab Health is also a unique code that can only be used once. Dial in the unlock code, and once you've entered the full code, simply click Unlock. You will receive a confirmation message and just need to click OK. We are now ready to start customizing leads. Click More on the top left corner and then Leads, which is the second icon down here. Arab Health 2017 is now available. Click on it and then click on Qualifiers. You will see a list of existing qualifiers for this show. Clicking on the name will allow us to change the value of this field, so for instance, if we need an area qualifier, we can use our keyboard to type in area, and this will become the name of our qualifier. You can switch on multiple responses if you want a question to have more than one answer. We will want our responses to fit the question, so we can edit them by clicking on them and typing in the new values for these fields. In this example, we will want our responses to be different areas where our visitor might be operating. So, for instance, we can type America as our first response, and simply click Save to continue editing. To edit the next response, again we can click on it and delete the current response. Then type in the new value for this field, for example, Europe. Click Save and continue with the next response. We will type Africa as our new response for this field. And again, we will click Save and carry on editing. For our final response, we will type in Asia. Once you're finished, click Save and notice how all of our responses will have been updated. If you need to add more answer fields, click on Response to add more answers. Just as we did before, type in your new response, in our case, Australia. You can also switch on Text Answer if you wish to add an open text field as an answer. This will enable you to type a customized text after scanning the badge. Save, and you will see that our new response has been added to the list of possible answers. Once we're done, we will click on Save. Our area qualifier has now been added to the list. We can follow the same process with any other qualifier that we need. If you wish to add a new qualifier without modifying these, click on Add New Qualifier. For example, you might want to ask your visitors if this is their first visit to this show. Here you can add a first visit qualifier. Just fill in the question field as you did in the previous example and add as many responses as you need by clicking on Response. For this example, we will enter yes or no as our responses. Click Add and add a new response, and once you have finished entering your responses, click on the Save button. The new qualifier is ready. Click Save to see how your new qualifier has been successfully added to the list. During the show, we will need to use the Scan section of the app, so click on Scan on the bottom left corner to access the Scan area. This is the Scan section of the app. We will use this tab to scan our visitors' badges during the show. These badges will look like this. As you can see, there's a 14-digit code written under the barcode, which is a unique number that identifies each visitor. You can manually enter this code using this text field, or you can quickly scan the barcode by clicking this icon. Simply place the badge in front of our phone's camera. Click on the camera icon and make sure the barcode is on screen. The phone will scan the barcode and direct us to a new window. We have now identified our visitor, and you can just click Save for a quick scan lead or answer all the qualifiers you had put in earlier. Go through your questions and simply click on your visitor's responses to quickly fill in the form. You will find a Notes section where you can type in any additional information. For example, you can make a note if one of your visitors was very interested in your services. Once you've taken your notes, click Done on the top right corner and finish entering your visitors' responses. You can scroll to the end of the screen where you will find a Save button. Click on it to save this lead. After scanning all your leads, you'll want to upload them for future use. Click Upload and make sure for this step that you are connected to the internet. Then click on Upload Leads and enter your stand number. For this example, we will simply type in 123. When you're done, click OK and wait for the leads to upload. You will receive a confirmation message, and when this is done, we will just click OK. The leads have now been uploaded. Once you have uploaded your leads, you can now access the CMS account on the URL below. Enter your account credentials, which will be your email and your password. Please remember that we must not delete the app from the device at any point. And then click Login. Once you have entered your personal area, click on View Leads to access the leads you have previously uploaded. Here we can see our saved Arab Health 2017 leads, and by clicking on Download Leads, you can then download a CSV file of all your leads. Thank you for watching.